And you know, I usually don't fall for all these, you know, viral posts that are going on about, oh, potato tower. Well, I got all the stuff. I got compost, I got cow manure, and I got straw. So, and I got potatoes. And I got a basket I'm not using. That's a bonus scoop right there, Joe. Wow, well, there went the bundle of shingles. I mean, I've had to clean up gardens before, but
Shingles, that's nice.
I should say this is the first. And I'm sure hoping it's the last. There's a sumac that took advantage. Whoa. Oh. Let me back up here. Alright, well, this year's garden is going to look completely different than last year's. Well, it is full on spring. It's May 2nd, I think. And I want to get stuff in the garden. So this is the existing garden. I don't know if you remember last year. This is the side that had the blackberries. And it was just totally overgrown. I think I have reclaimed it. I rehomed a couple of the plants. So they should have really good growing now. First thing up, I took out all of the mesh that was all around the perimeter here. It's on a big pile. I did replace it with some rabbit fence, and it's hard to see, but it's wrapped all the way around. We got lots of rabbits. The other thing is we got lots of voles. Well, wait, moles, voles, the ones that are underground. So anything I plant, I really can't plant unless it's in a container, unless I use some traps or something, which I'm really not interested in. The other thing is these thornless blackberries that were here when we first moved here. I don't know if you remember, they pretty much took over the entire garden. So I have slowly been reclaiming it. Have some on the outside edges, but mainly in the middle here. Now, a lot of them didn't make it. I don't know if it was the weather, if it was the rabbits, the critters, not sure. So we're probably not going to get much of any blackberries this year, but that's okay. That'll give the root system a little time to catch up. One of my Concord grapes that I just planted last year, it's doing really well. So I think it's going to do good. I already see some little clumps of grapes on it. So I'm going to let this one back here pretty much take up the whole back fence. Let's see, along the wall here, I got to plant a couple of planters yet. But I already have my tomatoes in buckets. And when they get a little taller, I'll trellis them up the side. I had some extra of the cattle panel that was here. So I leaned it up here just temporarily for like another growing thing. But I did plant peas on this side. Oh, I don't know, maybe 3 days ago. And it's hard to see, but they're coming up. So that's good. I just put beans in here, string beans, a couple days ago, so they're not going to be up. Got some cucumbers transplanted, and then a couple of other tomatoes. I got yellow and red tomatoes and a cherry, and then another, oh, that's a zucchini, and another tomato there. Now, we had the extra panel, the cattle panel, because we took out half of the garden on the other side. So I put one up here for a trellis for this Concord grape, and I'm going to train it to crawl up here and canopy over there. We'll see how that goes. I might try to find some pumpkins yet and put them on that side and have them grow up too. Not sure. This is my strawberry bucket. I don't know, I got them from Menards. It was the ones in the package. The roots all seemed really dry, but I see something coming up off of one of them. So I'm not sure if they're going to survive or not. If they don't, I'm definitely going to get some plants that are already green and put them in there. That big bucket there, that's one of those mineral buckets that was left. I'm going to drill some more holes in it And I'm going to put potatoes in there because I can't put them underground. And then the potatoes I got, they're the white ones, but it's too many for that one bucket. So I have an extra laundry basket, and I usually don't fall for all these, viral posts that are going on about, oh, potato tower. Well, I got all the stuff. I got compost, I got cow manure, and I got straw. So, and I got potatoes, and I got a basket I'm not using. So I found some, I don't know what it was, some kind of pipe, PVC type pipe, and put a bunch of holes in it. I'll put it in the middle, and then I'm going to start layering with the potatoes. So I think that'll work. Time will tell. The other thing I'm doing is putting in rhubarb. These were just some little ones that I put in probably a week ago, and I see they're starting to pop up. I mean, I'm not going to get any rhubarb this year, but you got to start somewhere, right? And then I think the last thing, yesterday I was in here before we got 3 inches of rain last night, so I'm not going to be digging around in here a whole lot. But I opened up this area, and I'm going to put sweet corn in here. Probably do 2 plantings. I'll plant about half today and then wait a couple weeks and do another 2 weeks. Now, coons, yeah, we got them. And I guess we'll see once if I need to put up an electric fence. If I do, it would be really pretty easy because all these posts are higher than what the actual garden fence is. But I don't need to do that right away. So we'll see once if the critters from underground get the corn seeds first, or if they actually stand a chance. So that's kind of my update. I mean, I do have some other vegetables I want to put in, but I'm not anywhere near ready. And then I want to put some flowers on the outside just to brighten it up a little. Now, these are my loblollies that we got from the DNR. And yeah, they're full of water because, like I said, we just got 3 inches of rain last night, and those are mostly clay. So I'll have to make sure I tip them out because we don't want them that wet for that long. But I'm thinking maybe a third of them are gonna die, but that's why you get more. So they're just in this little fenced-in area to keep the deer out, and next year we'll plant them. We just weren't sure where to put them this year, so this was really just the safest option. They're protected from the deer at least for another year. So that's kind of my update. Oh, one more thing. So the thornless blackberries that didn't make it, I'm probably going to end up pulling that one out. I'm giving it time just in case it comes up from the roots, but none of these guys did, so they got taken care of yesterday. But these are red thornless, these 4 right here. I'm going to start doing those. And I mean, they're just starting to pop up. So it'll take a couple years before we get anything off of that, but that's what gardening is. It's just, you got to put stuff in, you got to be patient to get the rewards. So it's only in the 50s today. It's been in the 80s, and then that storm came through last night with all that rain. So not going to do a whole lot out here except get my potatoes in, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm going to let this dry out just a little bit more, get my corn in. All right, garden on.